If a bacher comes to Tiferes and is starting his Bala Tshuva process, and eventually he's going to get into Shidduchim and dating, what does he need to know?
So I think the first thing is he should focus on the reason that he came to Tiferes or to Yeshiva. Because obviously he's in transition, he's changing. It could be life transformational. So therefore the person who he is today, he will not necessarily be that person in 3 months' time, in 6 months' time, in a year's time, when he's ready, possibly ready to start dating. Sometimes I do find the Bachrim do come to Yeshiva, and they're of marriageable age, and yet they start with the Shidduch process, and they don't know what to focus on. Because they're coming from a very secular world, that's all they can really reflect on and guide on. And when we enter into Shidduchim, it's a totally different type of process. So my suggestion is when you come to Yeshiva, be totally focused on the learning. Speak to your mashpiyim, your mentors, the rabbis, and they can ascertain at what point would be good for that bocher to be able to enter into the Shidduch process. This goes for Bali Tshuva, but also goes for FFB, as we say, from birth. It really goes for everybody. Before you get into the Shidduch process, you have to know who you are. You have to know what your ideals are. You have to know what your hashkafa is. And until you are certain that who you are, it is very difficult to start finding someone else who would be compatible with you to find your bashert. So I think that would be critical in terms of when you come to yeshiva. Find out how long you're going to be in the yeshiva, what you need to accomplish. You may have, some of the Bachrim are starting to learn Hebrew, some of them learn Chumash and they go through Talmud, they go through the Mishnayos, they want to go through Gemara, they want to familiarize themselves with Shulchan Aruch. How are you going to run a house if you don't know Shulchan Aruch? Or you don't even know things are a question to ask her of. So these things are very critical. Spend your time in yeshiva, and at the right point down the line, with the help of your mashpiyim, you'll be able to determine when to start the shidduch process.